Let's review new curriculum for general education. Part 3C, 50 actual LET questions with Rationale. This is 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗲𝗿𝗀 blog review. Direction: you may get your note to answer and to record your score. There's a timer for each question. You are free to pause the video if the given time is limited for you. Do not hesitate to finish this video, for you are the next licensed professional teacher. Okay, let's get started. B. Feces and urine of animals abound. Children are discouraged from playing in floodwater because it often contains contaminants like feces and urine from various animals, which can carry harmful bacteria, viruses, and parasites. These can lead to serious illnesses such as leptospirosis, hepatitis, gastroenteritis, and skin infections. D. Genus. Zebra, horse, and donkey share similar characteristics because they all belong to the same genus, Equus. Members of this genus are hoofed mammals known for their long legs, manner, and similar skeletal structure, though they differ in species. B. 50. To find how many 20,000 are in 1 million, simply divide 1 million divided by 20,000 equals 50. A. Phylum. The analogy compares taxonomic ranks in biological classification. Just as Animalia is a kingdom, Chordata is a phylum within that kingdom. BR. The correct sentence is: it is estimated that in the present century, there are about 954 million illiterate adults. C. Soil analysis. Before applying any fertilizer, the best step is soil analysis. This process determines the nutrient levels, pH, and organic matter in the soil, helping farmers choose the right type and amount of fertilizer for optimal crop growth. D. Archipelago. An archipelago is a geographical formation consisting of a chain or group of islands scattered across a body of water, whether in oceans, seas, lakes, or rivers. The Philippines itself is a prime example. A. Disenfranchised. In a democracy, individuals who are deprived of the right to vote are referred to as disenfranchised. This term applies to people who are legally or systematically excluded from participating in elections. B. Charles Richter. Just as Albert Gerard contributed to trigonometric notation, e.g., sin, tan, sec, Charles Richter is credited with using common logarithms to measure the intensity of earthquakes through the Richter scale, developed in 1935. D. Japanese. The analogy compares traditional clothing to its cultural origin. Just as a kilt is traditionally worn by the Scottish, a kimono is a traditional garment of the Japanese. B. Mangrove destruction. The loss of fish breeding grounds in the Philippines is most significantly linked to the destruction of mangrove forests, which serve as vital nurseries for many marine species. A. Dapitan. The title Shrine City of the Philippines refers to Dapitan City, located in Zamboanga del Norte. It earned this name because it is home to the Rizal Shrine, where Dr. Jose Rizal was exiled from 1892 to 1896. D. Da Vinci. Just as the Sistine Chapel is famously associated with Michelangelo, The Last Supper is a masterpiece created by Leonardo da Vinci. Both works are iconic contributions to Renaissance art. A. Technological communication. The global, real-time broadcast of the September 11th attacks was made possible by technological communication, which includes satellite transmission, live television coverage, and internet-based media. D. Impeachment. Where a legislative body initiates charges against a public official for misconduct. It is a formal procedure that can lead to removal from office if the official is found guilty. A. For half an hour. Indicates duration of time spent doing an activity. The correct sentence is, we hike Mount Apo for half an hour. A. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, infiltration, runoff. Water cycle steps: evaporation. Water from oceans, lakes, and rivers turns into vapor due to heat from the sun. Condensation. Water vapor cools and forms clouds. Precipitation. Water falls back to earth as rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Infiltration. Some of the water seeps into the ground, replenishing groundwater. Runoff. Excess water flows over land into bodies of water, restarting the cycle. Use the acronym 𝗃𝗶 to remember the flow. C. Measurement. The process of comparing a quantity with a known standard, such as meters, liters, or kilograms. It allows us to quantify physical properties like length, mass, time, and temperature. C. Social justice. The foundation of genuine peace and reconciliation is social justice, which ensures fairness, equity, and respect for human rights. Without addressing systemic inequalities and injustices, peace remains fragile and reconciliation superficial. A. Philippine Trench. The Philippine Trench is a deep submarine trench located in the Philippine Sea, part of the western North Pacific Ocean, and it borders the east coast of Mindanao. It is one of the deepest parts of the ocean in the region and plays a significant role in tectonic activity. C. Pierre and Marie Curie. Radium was discovered in 1898 by Marie Curie and her husband Pierre Curie while they were investigating radioactive substances in pitchblende, now known as uraninite. Their groundbreaking work led to the identification of both polonium and radium, earning Marie Curie 2 Nobel Prizes. B. Habitat. A habitat is the natural environment where a living organism thrives best. It provides the necessary food, water, shelter, and conditions for survival and reproduction. B. Gemeinschaft. Gemeinschaft is a type of social relationship characterized by shared experiences, mutual responsibilities, and close personal ties. It is commonly found in rural communities, families, and close-knit groups, where relationships are based on emotional bonds and a sense of belonging. C. Veterinarians. Professionals who diagnose, treat, and prevent diseases in animals are called veterinarians. They are trained medical experts for both domestic and wild animals, and their work includes surgery, vaccination, and health management. A. William Howard Taft. The first American civil governor of the Philippines was William Howard Taft, appointed in 1901 during the American colonial period. His leadership marked the transition from military to civil governance in the country. A. Exposure to their use. Adults primarily acquire new words and experiences through exposure to their use, in conversations, reading, media, and real-life contexts. This natural, repeated interaction with language helps build vocabulary and understanding more effectively than isolated instruction. Humanist. The social trend of advocating for the revival of classical literature, philosophy, and values, especially from ancient Greece and Rome, is known as humanism. This movement emphasizes the importance of human reason, ethics, and cultural achievements, and played a central role during the Renaissance. C. Hooke. The biologist who first used the term cell was Robert Hooke in 1665. He coined the term after observing the structure of cork under a microscope, noting that the tiny compartments resembled the cells of a monastery. B. Waste dumping on riverbanks. Authorities attribute heavy flooding in Metro Manila rivers primarily to improper waste disposal, especially dumping garbage along riverbanks and into waterways, which blocks drainage and disrupts natural water flow. B. Internet. The Internet is a global electronic communications network that connects millions of computer networks and organizational systems worldwide. It enables data sharing, communication, and access to information across the globe. D. Cube. A cube is a regular solid, also called a regular polyhedron, where the length, width, and height are all equal. It has 6 equal square faces, 12 equal edges, and 8 vertices. B. 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. The normal human body temperature is approximately 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, which is equivalent to 37 degrees Celsius. This is the average oral temperature for a healthy adult, though slight variations can occur. A3x. The problem states that the larger box has a volume 3 times that of the smaller one. If the smaller box's volume is x, then volume of larger box 3 times x equals 3x. A state. According to Article 2, Section 12 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, the state recognizes the sanctity of family life and shall protect and strengthen the family as a basic autonomous social institution. It also emphasizes the role of parents in the rearing of children and the duty of the state to support them. B. Babyhood. The human skull increases in size most rapidly during babyhood, especially in the first 2 years of life, to accommodate the fast-growing brain. This period is marked by significant cranial expansion and soft sutures that allow for growth. B. Hemisphere. In astronomy and geography, half of the celestial sphere is called a hemisphere. The celestial sphere is an imaginary sphere surrounding Earth onto which all celestial bodies are projected. It is commonly divided into the northern and southern hemispheres. Gaining or losing electrons. Ions are formed when an atom gains or loses electrons, resulting in a net electrical charge. Losing electrons creates a positive ion, cation, while gaining electrons creates a negative ion, anion. D 3 by 5 by 5 inches. To find which box meets Chris's need, we calculate the volume of each option using the formula for a rectangular box. Volume equals length times width times height. B. Communism. The dictum from each according to his ability to each according to his needs was popularized by Karl Marx in his 1875 work Critique of the Gotha Program. It expresses the core principle of communism, envisioning a society where resources are distributed based on need, and contributions are made based on ability. D 37 degrees Celsius. The normal human body temperature is approximately 37 degrees Celsius, which equals 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the average temperature for a healthy adult measured orally. D zygote embryo fetus. The correct sequence of human prenatal development from conception to birth is zygote, a single cell formed by the union of sperm and egg; embryo, the developing organism from the 2nd to the 8th week after fertilization; fetus, from the 9th week until birth, when major organs and systems mature. C. Commutative property of addition. The equation open parenthesis 5 plus 6 close parenthesis minus 3 equals 3 plus open parenthesis 5 plus 6 close parenthesis shows that the order of terms being added does not affect the sum. This is a classic example of the commutative property of addition, which states A plus B equals B plus A. B. 3 million pesos. To find the prize each recipient receives, divide the total jackpot by the number of winners. 45 million pesos divided by 15 equals 3 million pesos. A. Rafael Izquierdo. Rafael Izquierdo became Governor General of the Philippines in 1871, succeeding Carlos Maria de la Torre, who was known for his liberal reforms. Izquierdo reversed many of those reforms and imposed an iron fist rule, marked by strict control and suppression of reformist movements, including his role in the events leading to the 1872 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗲𝗍 mutiny. D. Lacteals. Lacteals are part of the lymphatic system, not the circulatory system, though the two systems are interconnected. Lacteals are specialized lymphatic vessels in the small intestine that absorb and transport fats from food, which are then returned to the bloodstream through larger lymphatic vessels. C. Difficulty of giving birth. In Noli Me Tangere, Dona Pia Alba, the wife of Capitan Tiago and mother of Maria Clara, dies while giving birth to her daughter. Her death is a pivotal moment in the novel, as it leaves Maria Clara to be raised by Tia Isabel and sets the stage for deeper revelations about her parentage. How many correct answers did you get in this review? You may share it on the comment box. I hope you got a passing score and you learn as well. Good luck 𝗃𝗃𝗱𝗲 and top-notcher, claim it. Congratulations to the March 2025 𝗃𝗃𝗱𝗲. Congratulations teachers on passing the board exams. Your hard work and dedication have paid off. This achievement is just the beginning of a bright future ahead. Wishing you continued success in all your endeavors. The next video will appear on screen. Click it to watch, or you may choose the playlist for more related videos.